welcome to Sports News Today. Coming up, Harry Kane has become the first man to score 4 hat-tricks in his debut Bundesliga campaign.
England may have lost against one Celtic nation, but we seem to have beaten another.
And Wrexham and Chelsea are heading stateside. But first, here is our top stories today. A Sri Lankan father who survived the mass murder of his family in Canada said he returned home from work on Wednesday to find his wife and 4 young children had been killed. Danushka Wingramsey, aged 34, is currently recovering in hospital from a slash to the eye in one of his hands.
Marta Cox has threatened not to play for Panama again after the president of Panama's Football Federation called her fat and out of shape. The players' union FIFPro called the president's comments unacceptable.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey has swept the board at the Razzie Awards, winning 5 out of the 10 categories. The slasher film took advantage of the copyright for A.A. Milne's classic tale expiring and reimagined the characters of the 100 Acre Wood as vicious serial killers.
Messages in a bottle written by 3 5 school children 40 years ago have washed up on a beach in Angus. Jenny Smith was taking part in a beach clean-up in Moneyfieth when she found 3 notes and a map from the Warmid Primary School pupils from 1984. She managed to track down the 3 girls who are now in their late 40s on a local Facebook group, and the messages will be returned to the school 4 decades after they set sail on their 6-mile journey.
Finally, in our top stories, Scotland have been beaten by Italy in the Six Nations in Rome. Scotland did have a 22-16 lead in the first half, but Italy soon came back and finished the match with a 31-29 win. Harry Kane has become the first man to score 4 hat-tricks in his Bundesliga season debut, as Bayern Munich has reduced Bayer Leverkusen's advantage to 7 points.
With Leverkusen hosting Wolfsburg earlier today, Bayern looked to maintain the pressure on the runaway leaders as they responded with an emphatic win against relegation-threatened Mainz.
The 30-year-old England captain took his tally to 30 goals in 25 Bundesliga games, as well as providing a wonderful assist for Jamal Musiala.
Bayern are aiming for a record-extending 12th successive title, but their tight grip on the Bundesliga is under severe threat of being lifted by Xabi Alonso's impressive Leverkusen.
Bayern manager Thomas Tuchel insists his side, who put their domestic woes behind them to reach the Champions League quarter-finals on Tuesday, are not giving up hope. Marcus Smith kicked a last-gasp drop goal as England stunned Ireland and ended their chance to win back-to-back Grand Slams in a Six Nations thriller at Twickenham.
England had been trailing by 2 points after James Lowe's late try, but Smith's final act chipped the ball over the posts to send the home fans into delirium.
In an action-packed second half, Lowe opened his account with an aerobatic finish in the corner before tries by George Furbank and Ben Earl handed a resurgent England the lead.
Lowe's second was an equally fine finish and looked set to clinch the title for Ireland, but Smith kept his nerve to inflict a first Six Nations defeat on Ireland since Paris in 2022.
Victory for England keeps their faint title hopes alive and also means they have ended their run of 3 successive Six Nations with only 2 victories from 5 games.
But Ireland still lead in the Six Nations standings and will retain their crown with a win over Scotland in Dublin on the final weekend.
Wrexham will return to the United States in the summer after announcing another pre-season friendly with Chelsea in California.
The match will be held at Livy Stadium, home of Super Bowl runners-up the San Francisco 49ers in Santa Clara on the 24th of July.
Wrexham will play 2 other games on the trip, with details yet to come. The League Two club toured the US last year, facing the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United.
Wrexham enjoy strong American support thanks to their film star owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, who bought the Welsh club in 2021 and the documentary series Welcome to Wrexham.
Or Croeso I Wrexham for you Welsh speakers out there. Wrexham manager Phil Parkinson said, "We're looking forward to returning to the United States for our summer tour, and the match against Chelsea promises to be an exciting and memorable occasion."
as well as an important part of our pre-season preparations. He goes on to say, "It was a great privilege to meet fans in the United States last summer, and we're excited to see more of our passionate supporters in San Francisco in July."
It's worth noting, however, that last year, Chelsea won 5-0 when they faced Wrexham in a pre-season friendly in North Carolina. Let's see if Wrexham can redeem themselves.
Eochidim Wrexham.
That's it from Sports News Today. I am Tom.
And I am Ben. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.
60 Seconds is up next in an hour as of this video. In the meantime, Sports News Today will be back next Sunday.